Hello, everybody. Well, I think today we're just going to go ahead. We're going to take a tour of all of the shops on level 3. They are all done. Do need your help in naming some of them, though. Like not that one. The terracotta shop I know needs a name. The rocket shop. I think yeah, that one's okay. The concrete shop could definitely use a better name. But most of these we've already seen. I have started stocking a bunch of these down here. I don't have anything in the farmer's market yet, though, but I have started stocking on the stones, the fish market. I built a couple of little like pop-up booths around here. This is like for the cartography guys that want the maps, the compasses. We've got, of course, Wendell's weapons, which needs stocked, and then the sand and gravel. I've got some gravel in there. The butcher shop, the armor shop, of course. Oh, I do have another little, like, it's a lighting pop-up over here. It's selling torches. Oh, sorry, over here. Torches, lanterns, the soul lanterns, soul torches. You know, the lighting that you can craft anyway. So, well, we got that. I guess I could put sea lanterns in there because you can craft those also. But then we have the wool shop, which definitely needs a much better name than Shop of Wool. But yeah, it looks all nice and pretty up here. Then we have Belinda's books, which I need to get stocking. Then the candle shop, which I think looks really cool in here with the paintings on the wall. I like it a lot. The rocket shop is just flight duration rockets. It's not like firework rockets or anything like that. And then we have the potion shop, which I think turned out really good. I mean, it's cherry wood, the crimson wood, and then oh, I can't remember the name of that wood, but yeah. And then we have the bakery, which definitely needs a name. It doesn't even have a name. It just has today's specials cookies. You know, 2 spots for the cookies because it's today's special. I thought I removed all those. Oy, 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 oy. And then we have the redstone shop, which I think turned out looking really nice. We got the jungle wood, spruce, then all the copper lanterns and everything, and then the redstone lamps. I think that turned out really, really nice. Then we have the gold, the copper, iron, and gold shop. As you can see, I've started stocking up some of that. Don't need much for gold, mainly because most of everything that's made with gold is sold in another shop somewhere else. So, but I went ahead, I decorated, I'll put some gold blocks, some of that, and some of the nuggets up here, because I do have those readily available to me from the barter farm. Then the copper, went through all my copper building this. Every last bit of it. And I went out, I did some resource gathering this morning, got some more of it back. The glass shop is definitely going to need a better name than, I don't know, Gwen's Glass. I guess that's okay, but, you know, we're even selling glass bottles, guys. And then the terracotta shop, which I think turned out to be really nice and colorful. This is definitely going to need a better name. It could be like the House of Color or something like that. But yeah, all these to do vertically are a pain. Because this is the back side of what's on the outside. I wanted it facing out. But all these are the actual patterns that I came up with. This one, it looks like you could do like 3 or 4 different ones with. Possibly do a couple different ones with the blue. So, yeah. This is a tour of the shops. We now need to start working on the second level of the platform. And then we can start building the housing up above. I did go ahead and add in, I tried to make it look like a snowflake, guys. I don't think it does a very good job, but better than a big blank wall. And I've added the moon. I think the moon turned out better. You know, so there's some shading in there, and Then the snowflake is pretty much just white and light gray. Pretty much just white for the most part, but there is some light gray in there. Did out the trim. But yeah, none of this area up here is spawnable. I have hung out here for multiple nights building stuff, and yeah, it doesn't, I don't get attacked, which is the most important thing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get working on, oh, I had another humongous problem that I want to share with you guys. I need to get down. So while I was up here working on all this stuff, we're just going to go down here and float down, by the way, because it has to do with the paper farm. Here we go. Go zooming down into here. Yeah, we had a little bit of a redstone issue. This thing was backed up all the way to here on all 3 levels. So, I mean, it just was horrible. Horrible thing to clean up. Took me a couple hours, actually, to get it all cleaned up. But, yeah, the crafter had stopped crafting. And I couldn't understand why, but it did. It actually overloaded and it just couldn't keep up. And then the hopper system couldn't keep up, and it kept spewing everything out. So I got that all fixed, and then I decided I was going to go ahead and disconnect the paper farm from our storage down here, just because we're getting rid of that. That's all getting moved up into the new storage room. But we've already got, we've already got 3 full double shulkers of paper already, plus I think it's 13 in here. They got 1 stack of 3 back there, 1 stack of 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so 12 and a half double chests of paper in this storage area. I've also been working on stocking up on the dyes for the dye shop. So, in the wools, we're going to get the wool from down below at the wool shop. Although I do have to do some pink. Yay me. So, the one color that, I said if I needed, I would go ahead and just dye it up myself. Well, guess what? Now I need to dye it. But I went out and I did a bunch of flower gathering. I got yellow and pink, the sunflower, and I think it's the peony, to go with roses, so I can just bone meal these for the red, yellow, and pink colors. And then I can use the black, the white that we have laying around. The blue, I went out and I dug up some more lapis. I think it's time for you to be able to go move around the base, buddy. But this is where we're at today. I want to get started on that next layer upstairs so I can start working on the housing. And once the housing is done, the 3rd level will be done on the inside. Because we're doing all the housing on the inside, I do have to come up with something for the outside now, which is okay. Could be, because it's like a residential type park thing or shopping area, it could be like a bunch of different, like picnic or park areas. Haven't really decided on that. I guess I should go sleep. Yeah. That's the first time the doggy's been allowed out of the room and up into here, because I didn't want him like jumping off the tower, I guess. But this is where we're at. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get back up here, start working again. And I'll be back when I have the 3rd level, the 2nd level of the flooring up, so we can start working on the buildings. We'll be working on laying out how we want them to look, because they are going to be just as eclectic as the shops down here, because they all got built like one at a time with different materials. So yeah, it should be really fun to look at, really fun to watch. You can go ahead and sit right there, buddy. But yeah, this is what we're going to do today, and then hopefully we have the 3rd level, and then we're going to go ahead, we're going to take a little bit of break from the tower before I build up the 4th level, and just go looking around. Maybe go over and look at Neuro's base, see what he's doing over there. I know he has 2 different bases. I know where his starter base was. I don't know where his more permanent base is, so but we'll see if we can find out. We'll go over and take a look. I do like his starter house though. So, but we'll do a little bit of a tour of what he has done, and then we're going to go from there. But let me go ahead, get busy with this, and I'll be back. You know what, guys, before I start on the second floor, I didn't even go over what I did here. These are the new bushes in the firefly bushes. In the lighting, the buried lighting in there is just a shroom light. But at night and in the evening, when these things start lighting up and throwing particles, it looks really pretty. And I have a bunch of different ones. I have 3 on this side. I have 2 over here, 2 over there, and 2 on this side. Well, oh, this is one big one. So I did vary it up, but I think they all look really, really good. You could see some of the particles now, but it looks so good at night. But yeah, okay, on to the floor. Alrighty, guys, we are making some progress. Let's get upstairs. Well, back upstairs anyway. I had to come down, take a break, paint a room for my daughter, have dinner, that kind of thing. So, let's go over here. I started on the far side first. I have no idea why. Probably because it's just the first one by the steps. But we're going to get up. We're going to keep our head down as much as we can. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to take a look. There we go. We've got each of these bottom ones are individual. Then these are all 2-story, like townhouses type thing, built on top. There is a stairway up, and there are more of them. This one leads over. I don't have the interiors done. I don't even have the back of every building finished. But there's a door to these. Yeah. And then there's the pale white one here. And then we have the sandstone one over here, which I haven't shown you the front of it yet. But yeah, I mean, we are definitely coming along. Let's get out of here. We're down in the little garden area. I got to put in some picnic tables and stuff for them. We got our little garden. I might put in a little grill or something. Let's go this direction, because you can see this side better from over here. Yeah, so we got the Mason's house here. We got Wood Emporium guy over here, I would say, and then the sand and gravel guy up here. So he's got essentially a double house. It's the red cut sandstone and chiseled, and then the dark prismarine with the crimson flower boxes. So yeah, I tried to make each one of these be its own individual house. It would be if it was all built at different times, thrown together all hodgepodge and everything. And this is what it's looking like so far. We still have the other 3 quarters to do, but I wanted to bring you back in and give you a little bit of an update up here. I have started working on the stock for the other shops. Can I get by there? No, I can't. Okay, fine. All right. We'll go all the way back over to the stairs, because I can't get down. Oh, wait a minute. Aha. Go down over here. But I've already done the tour of the shops. I've already got a quarter of the roof in also. I'm doing that as I finish each section, just so I can keep checking to make sure about any dark spots. The lowest I have up there is a 4. So, and it's in a very distinct corner, just off of the garden area at the back of the houses. So this is what it is looking like. And remember when I said you wouldn't even see the walls? Yeah, you're not really even going to see the walls in here. Not by the time I'm done. But yeah, this is where we're going with it, folks. And I'm really digging it. I'm liking it a lot. I need to check the time on this video. I don't want it to be too short, but I don't want it to be too long either. But I need to get this out to you guys today. So let me check, and I will be right back with you. Alrighty, guys. After a humongous coughing fit and checking the time on the video, I determined we are just about to the time we need to be. I don't know if you want to call it ordinary time or a couple minutes short, a couple minutes long. Because looking at my playlist, I don't have like a normal set time frame for my videos. So, but until then, be good to yourself, be good to others, and don't forget to leave the names of the shops down below. I need those. And while you're down there, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And hit the subscribe button if you want to continue watching more of me. But until then, see you later.